Hi, welcome to my channel All Things Venus. This is Aishwarya. If you are here for the first time, do consider subscribing. I know a lot of you guys like to wear lipsticks on bare skin. I mean, we don't wear foundations every day. So these are my top favorites for wearing them on bare skin. I have absolutely nothing on my skin, like there's absolutely nothing on my skin. The first one is my absolute favorite, Brown and Nude lip liner by Max Factor. The color that you're seeing here is pretty accurate. That's what it actually is. I'm shooting this in sunlight, guys. There's no tube light, no ring light. Even the sunlight, I'm sitting not directly in the balcony, just open the windows. The way shades are looking right now, this is exactly how it looks in person. Trying my best to shoot the colors true to eye. The application is not absolutely buttery soft. For something that's so matte and long lasting, I don't mind the application being not very buttery, and it is so pigmented. My lip color is a little darker than this, yet it has covered all the pigmentation of my lips. I naturally have a little bit of pink in my lip. For a lip color to have covered that pink and given it nude rust kind of a shade, it has very good pigmentation. This is a very good lip liner for overlining the lips as well. This color particularly looks beautiful in office environments, formal environments. This is my favorite, and I bought two of these because it doesn't wash me out. If anything, this color, it adds a lot of light and bright to my face. And I really like the way my teeth look. Whenever I wear this, my teeth look like very white. It's very matte and extremely long lasting. Absolutely does not transfer, like a kind of lip shade that I would wear if you're going to meet your husband or boyfriend because it'll really give zero transfer. For a mattifying lip liner, it's very non-drying. To watch my new uploads, subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell icon. Select the option all to get notified. The next one is by Studio West in the shade Nu 03. A very beautiful warm brown. It just adds a lot of brightness to the face. It's a liquid lipstick formula. Very non-drying. It goes on smooth like buttery soft application. It is extremely pigmented. Like many times I have to remove most of the product. It's a flat tip like this, and it's got a good edge for overlining. It is so pigmented that without foundation, I feel it can be a little too much if I fill the whole lip with it. So I just overline, smudge the rest with my fingers. It's very long lasting. Like I have eaten a full course meal, barbecue also with it, and it absolutely does not budge. A little bit goes away from center part of my lip, the lower lip, but I don't mind because I can just smudge it in with my finger. It is so pigmented, it covers up all the pigmentation of the lip. If you have dark lips, this is not a full nude, this is not a traditional nude. The reapplication is beautiful. It doesn't patch up or flake up, which is almost unheard of in liquid lipsticks. The formula is amazing. Do you see, guys, the moment this color went on, it's like there's more brightness to my skin. And that's what warm browns do. They bring more light to your skin, and dark browns bring more contrast. My most used lipstick in the past month. Look at that, it's such a beautiful gloss. The next shade is a fan favorite. It is so hyped up. Catsuit liquid lipstick by Wet n Wild in the shade Give Me Mocha. The applicator tip is angled, and it's a very soft and flexible tip. The application is very smooth and buttery soft, but it's a liquid lipstick. It's very pigmented. I like to turn it around and use the pointy edge to overline my upper lip a little bit. It's got that chemically smell to it, but this shade, guys, Give Me Mocha, this is such a pretty shade. Perfect Kylie Jenner pinky brown lip shade. It photographs beautifully. The shade looks very good in the pictures. It's a little bit of a chameleon shade. Like the first layer when you apply it, the more pink in it comes out. It's a pinky brown shade. The reapplication, the more brown in it comes out, like a more saturated pinky brown it becomes, like right now. The reapplication, it becomes a little chunky. The maximum I can apply it without it looking too heavy is 2 layers. Beyond that, I have to remove a little bit with my finger with a little bit of lip balm and then reapply. But that's a given considering this is a liquid lipstick and it is so long lasting. When I went to Andaman's vacation, I put it on in the morning around 7. We get in the bus and by evening it was still on. A little bit of it went away from the center part of my lip after the lunch. I didn't even apply another layer. Whatever a little bit of grease or a little bit of butter would be there on the lip from the lunch, use that and smudge it and it becomes even again. And when this lipstick sets, it sets like anything. This is a shade that would suit so many Indian skin tones. Like this pinky brown color, it like just brings so much of life to the face, you know. The next shade, it's called Chestnut. It's a lip liner. It's a brown red kind of a rust color, like a red earth kind of color. The application is very smooth and easy. It goes on just like a lipstick. It's a brown reddy kind of a shade. You can reapply it. Thing to reapply, okay, it's not the best, lasts for about 6 hours. It's a really good color to overline the lip if overlining is your jam. You can see the skin is looking brighter and nicer. Makes the teeth look white as well. So all you coffee lovers out there, pick it up. And it's very affordable. I think this is the most affordable of everything that I'm showing you guys today. If I wear Give Me Mocha, this combination is a match made in heaven. It lasts so long, but I'll do a separate video on combinations, right? If I show everything in one video, it's gonna get an hour long and nobody would want to click on it. To watch my new uploads, subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell icon. Select the option all to get notified. And this is how it looks if you put gloss on top. The next one is MAC Soar. It looks beautiful with lipstick, without lipstick. The application goes on really smooth and beautiful. You can reapply it a couple of times throughout the day. It's such a pretty nude color, but it's a chameleonish shade. It looks mauve on some people, warm nude pink on some people. Like on me, it looks both in different lighting. I don't know what it is, guys, but the way this pencil is made or the formula, but pencil na apne aap chalta hai. It's an experience. So easy to overline with this. I don't have to work. It's like just automatically it goes. The shape, the texture, the formula, the weight, everything is so beautifully made. A little pricey, but worth it. It lasts for about 3 to 4 hours. I wish it lasted longer for the price, but not complaining. It's an amazing lip liner for overlining the lips. The shade is an iconic shade. Pooja Hegde on her Instagram said that she's gone through hundreds of MAC Soars. And Soar is a heroine shade. A lot of times when I'm watching movies, on so many actresses, I can detect MAC Soar. I think all these makeup artists are carrying this shade in their collection. Soar, Vril, there's another red earth kind of a shade Scarlett Johansson wears. But I think Kylie Jenner is the one who made MAC Soar very popular. And this is how it looks with gloss on top. I know the lighting is changing, but that's just how it is when you're shooting with sunlight. Every half an hour, it keeps changing. MAC Soar and Colorbar Coral. These two are my most used lip liners out of all the lip liners because these good with and without makeup either way. This is like the perfect pink and this is the perfect coral. I know orange can look really intimidating, but trust me guys, on Indian skin tones, especially if you're tan, these kind of colors, chef's kiss. So that's the shade. It's a very light peachy shade. It looks intimidating here, but it's actually this. It's the perfect my lips but better shade for me. Application is very smooth. It's almost like a lipstick. In videos where I'm doing foundation reviews, it looks like I've not put anything on the lip, but many times I've put this. And especially in sunlight, these kind of colors look very good on Indian skin tones. This is by Colorbar lip liner in the shade Just Coral 008. Like, it's very pigmented. It will cover all the pigmentation of your lip and it lasts so long. It sits very close to the skin. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing any lip liner. Other lip liners that I've showed you, I know I'm wearing something. This one, sometimes I even forget that I'm wearing something. And this color, it looks very nice with white shirts. This pencil comes with a very interesting sharpener mechanism. and then there is a cap. It comes off like that. There is a sharpener here in the cap. Like, this is a sharpener I use to sharpen my other lip liners. There's just something about the sharpener. There's minimum wastage. See that? Only this went off. It didn't touch this. I actually like to keep the tip of my lip liners a little blunt. I don't wear it this dark, but I'm building it up to color to show you guys what the actual shade is like. To me, this is such a pop color. Like, you can wear it the way I wore it in the first application, smudge it very lightly daytime, and in the evening just apply more of this and you can go to a party. One thing I've noticed about this shade, sort of hides the darkness, the pigmentation around my mouth. It is so bright that it just distracts from this darkness. This is how it looks with gloss on top. I've removed a layer and you can see it sort of tinted the lips. The tint is so pretty. Like, you can just apply it, dab it off, go out. It would leave, is it there, is it not there kind of a tint. This is Kiko lip liner in 315. It's MAC Soar, but a little more saturated and a little more deeper. This is a beautiful color. It's not a very soft product, which actually makes it really good for overlining. The texture is not very smooth and soft, but it is very, very long lasting. Once it's on, it lasts for at least 8 hours. And the reapplication, it went on really smoothly today because I had applied some lip balm before putting this on. It's very pigmented as well. This is how it looks with lip gloss. This is Rimmel liquid lipstick in the shade Lovebite. Nice name. It has a flexible wand and the shape is very unique. It's flat and it comes to a point at the tip. The perfect shade for overlining the lips. A chocolate shade. On me, it lasts about 8 to 10 hours. Lips like chocolate. So the reapplication is not the easiest one, and you have to apply lip balm before you apply this, but it is so long lasting. I would say it's totally worth the hassle. And that's how it looks with a gloss. This is one of my most used shades. It was suggested to me by a makeup artist. That's all I have left. It is MAC Plumpful. It's a pinky plum color, perfectly suited for Indian skin tones. Like, you're a NC 40-42, this would be such a pretty nude pink shade for you. It applies beautifully, it reapplies beautifully, it's buttery soft, you can layer it on, and the longevity is only 6 to max 7 hours. I'm actually more fond of the tint it leaves behind when it fades. Right now it looks like a pretty pink color. After about half an hour, it settles into a deeper plum. I haven't seen anybody on YouTube community talk about this shade. Everybody is like Meher and Velvet Teddy, but this is so underrated. You can tell how much I love it by how much I've used it up. And this is a shade that my mom also actually likes to use. This is the favorite in our house. And that's how it looks with gloss. Next, this is a kit, Kat Von D Lollita kit. I'm wearing Lollita 1 right now. The applicator tip is a little hard and I use this edge to overline my lips with it. And it is so rich with pigment. The application is buttery soft, quickly sets to a matte. You have to give it a few seconds for the color to set. Once it sets, it becomes a deeper mauve shade. When you immediately apply it, it looks like blushed nude pink. The color is such a gorgeous, saturated pinky mauve shade. I love it. Beautiful in work environments. Looks good with and without makeup. Sometimes I even forget I'm wearing something on the lip when I'm wearing this. It's very, very lightweight. It's almost like water weight. It lasts for about 8 to 10 hours. And I like the way it makes your teeth look white. There's a reason why Kat Von D Lollita 1 is such an iconic shade. You can reapply it 2 times max, beyond which it starts making your lips very dry. Some of us like to wear gloss. That's how it looks with gloss. This is Kat Von D Lollita 2. It's a very beautiful rust shade. Exact same tip applicator, and these are so pigmented. Many times I have to remove a little bit of the pigment. Can use it for overlining as well. This is how it looks with gloss. Lollita 1 is cool and Lollita 2 is warm. This is warm. This is cool nude pink. This is Colorbar lipstick in the shade Sultry Pink. The application is very soft and easy, but it's a very, very mattifying lipstick. Keep that in mind. It's very deep, dark pink, as you can see, and it leaves such a pretty tint. It like immediately brings so much brightness and life to the face. The reapplication is fine. It goes on really smooth. It's very long lasting. It lasts, I would say, about 24 hours. Applied in the morning, I come back home by evening, and yet I still see the tint even after 2 full meals. And that's how it looks with lip gloss. Okay, I've been trying to remove it. See the tint it leaves. It is so hard to remove this tint. The next lipstick is my favorite packaging of all time. Max Factor Velvet Collection. There's like a certain velvet texture to it. You really have to feel it to know it. This is in the shade Dusk. I just love applying Max Factor lipsticks because they're so smooth, and like this one especially, their Velvet Collection line. There's a typical texture to it. It's so aptly named, Velvet Matte. Even if my lips are like chapped condition, I can still just apply it directly onto the lips. It's got some nourishing oils. It's buttery, it's velvety, fills in all the cracks and gaps as well. मतलब मुझे मज़ा आता है ये लगाते वक्त, मुझे और मन करता है लगाने का. Pinky brown kind of a shade, as you can see. If you like these kind of colors, then do pick it up because the formula is amazing. You can reapply it as many times as you want. It sits beautifully, fades evenly. If there's any lipstick I would recommend you guys to buy, it would be Max Factor lipsticks if you can find the shade you like. This is how it looks with gloss. The next one is again from Max Factor. It's in the shade Mauve. I'm gonna swatch it next to Dusk. I think you can clearly see the difference. Mauve is more like purple pink mauve color. Dusk is more like a brown pink color. Looks so beautiful on deep skin tones, even on medium skin tones. If someday you're a little tan or if your complexion is a little dim, these kind of colors have something very attractive about them, like a dark mauve lip. And the thing about Max Factor lipsticks is that you can apply it and reapply it a couple of times throughout the day. You can layer them on, and the more you layer them on, the more beautiful and the more velvet matte kind of a texture your lip gets. And that's with gloss. The next one is Lakme liquid lipstick in the shade Nude Pink. It comes with a very hard tip applicator that has like a 45-degree angle cut. Lakme Nude Pink. I generally apply it very lightly and just smudge. Similar to Kat Von D in the sense it's very lightweight formula. It doesn't smoothen out the fine cracks in your lips. The application goes on very smoothly and evenly. It's very pigmented. It lasts 7 hours and it leaves a very pretty tint to the lips. This is how it looks with gloss. Next one is a lip liner. It's by Chambord. It's in the shade BR01. This is easily my most used lip liner. This and Max Soar I grab at any point of time. I love the formulation and it literally is like a velvet cup. It's a very non-drying formula. It's almost like moisturizing like a lipstick. I wish the lasting power was a bit more, but then again when the application is so smooth and velvety, somewhere the lasting power gets compromised. It lasts for about 6 hours. The application is smooth like butter. If you feel like your lips are a little difficult to shape, this is the perfect shade for overlining your lips. As you can see, it's a pinky brown shade. It's a very pretty color. It looks on Indian skin tones. If you want one lip liner, you want to use it as a nude lip, as a dark lip with makeup, under lipstick, this is a really good formula, guys. The Chambord lip liner is really easy to reapply as well throughout the day, which is not something I can say for all the lip liners, because many lip liners they become so dry after a few hours. When you want to reapply, you can't directly reapply. You have to apply a lipstick or a lip balm and then reapply. But this one you can reapply it without anything. Whenever I'm carrying my small wallet, this pencil is so slim, it's just the perfect thing to pop in my bag. That's how it looks with gloss. Look at all these lippies. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think that my collection is complete? Beginning with my favorite, mauves. I just love it. There's something very romantic to me. Something very romantic about mauve lipsticks. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna be showing you my favorite nude brown lipstick.